Hey everybody, Tony Dugave here from South Africa, and today is the 7th of March. I'm very excited to share this video with you guys and updates. Obviously, you guys all seen the latest news update from Mr. Harold Seitz, and I'm going to go quickly through some of those points for you to have a more clearer understanding of it. But I want you to understand that the RainMaker has arrived, and I'm going to be showing you guys some of the detailed stuff in my back office so that you can get excited as I am. And that's what I've always been saying right from the beginning, that this multi-pack that we've got right now is the RainMaker. So here's a definition of the RainMaker. RainMaker is any person or product who brings clients money, business, or even intangible prestige to organization based solely on his or her association and context. So guys, we are super excited about the multi-package, and and I am very sure that once you have watched this video with me today, and I am going to tell you that this is going to be a bit of a long video, but it's very important for you to make sure that you stay right to the end of this video, because right at the end I'm going through some of the back office details, and you guys are going to be very happy to see the results that has happened because of this multi-pack. And if you do exactly what I am doing, then you are going to get similar results, the same or even better than me, if you work faster, harder and smarter than me. So guys, obviously today is a big day. Mr. Harold Seitz has released a brand new video update. We were fortunate enough last night to spend a bit of late last night, early mornings, spending a bit of time with Harold Seitz and giving us an overview of what he was going to share on the video. So I've made quite a few notes that I've prepared for you guys today, and I'm going to go quickly through that. Obviously, I'm only sharing the stuff that he has already shared with you guys, and obviously showing you the results of that. So where do you find this information? You go to the YouTube channel, look for Karatbars International, you'll see his picture. That's the one with the 28,000 subscribers, and click on this video and you will then watch the video. So first introduction, because some of you might be watching this video maybe for the first time, seeing me for the first time, because you're brand new into the team, and some of you might already been with us already for this past 6 years that I have now been part of Karatbars. So I started with Karatbars in 2014, was introduced by Lawrence to this amazing opportunity with Karatbars, and he then took me through the process and showed me what was his results, and because of his results and what he showed me, I am doing today what I'm doing, and I am going to be showing you my results so that you can take a decision, qualified decision, and decide what strategy you want to follow and what strategy you want to implement. So now I'm speaking firstly to the Gold Directors and Gold Directors Elite. If you are one of those directors in our team, then I want you to make sure that you watch this video at least 2-3 times, guys. I know it's going to be a long video, but I am spending a lot of time and a lot of detail, and I want to make sure that the Gold Directors and Gold Directors Elite position themselves correctly with the strategy of this company, position themselves in such a position that you can get the same results and even more than me if you do exactly what we are doing. So those of you who don't know, where I come from retail. Just 2 minutes overview, guys. I come from retail. I've been a businessman my whole life. I've never ever worked for anybody else. So the mindset that I have is that I have to go and do whatever it takes to make a success of any business, guys. I don't wait for people. I don't wait for staff. I don't wait for my business partners. There is only one accountable person when I work in this industry, and that's myself. So, and that is what you need to do, guys. You are here running your own business with your own discipline and with your own dedication. And if you decide to do nothing, then you are not going to get zero results. But if you are going to decide to do something, then you are going to get some of the results that we are getting. And if you are going to decide to do more than what I am doing, then you're going to get more than what I am getting. Like in our team right now, we have got, and I'm proud to say that, guys, I've got 4 leaders in our team that have started with us over this past 5 years, and they, well, not all the weeks, but some of the weeks makes more than me. And that is amazing, guys, and that is why we are connected with Karatbars, and that's why we're doing what we are doing with Karatbars, so that we can get the direct commissions that the Karatbars company has put in place for us as affiliates and direct sales agents to get the benefit of the revenue sharing model that they've got. So very, very grateful to be with this company for the past 6 years. Very, very grateful for Mr. Harold Seitz, the opportunity that he's given all of us, not just me, guys, all of us in our team to participate with this amazing company. And the journey that we've come with Karatbars, where we just started 6 years ago, when I started with Karatbars, just buying gold. From there, buying gold, we went into crypto. You guys, some of you guys have been with us since the beginning, when we went into mining, and today we are proof of stake mining with Karatbars, with the nodes. So if you've got a nodes, hang on to that nodes for as long as possible. Don't get rid of those nodes. Those nodes are the one that's going to make you an amazing fortune as we are moving through this ecosystem journey with Karatbars. So if you are brand new on this video, I would highly suggest that you take a notepad, a pen, put it next to you, and make notes as you are going through this video with me, guys. Why we do this on a video format is so that you can pause this video, write down the notes that I'm giving you, or even go back, rewind the video, go back and re-look at what I've just showed you, and listen very carefully to what I am sharing with you. So some of the pointers that I got from Mr. Harold Seitz on the video, go through that video on your own time. But what he's announced is that we are going to get our own crypto wallet with our own debit card at the end of this month. So that is going to be possible for us. That is why it's so important for you to have your Karatbars profile open. That's why it's so important for you to have your KaratPay profile open, and so important to have your KaratBit profile open. Those 3 platforms are going to make your movement of your assets in this industry very efficient. So why are we involved with Karatbars? We are involved with Karatbars because we take our rands and we move that into physical gold. The gold that we are interested in, guys, is cash gold. This is what the company produces. This is what we are working for, to acquire as many of this cash gold as we can get our hands on. So in this cash gold is 0.1 gram of pure bullion gold, and the finest quality of bullion gold you can find in the industry, in small increments that's distributed all over the world. So here's the physical form, and later on I'm going to talk about the digital format of this. So Karatbars is releasing that debit card. So you guys all know we've got our, it's not even now with me, it's in my wallet, we've got our Karatbars debit card that we get our paid out, our weekly paid out from Karatbars on a Friday. That is because we do sales, and because we are helping the company to grow, and we participate in a revenue sharing program that they do with us. So they pay us every week onto that debit card from Karatbars, which is then paid out in euros, in fiat currency. But this debit card that we are getting is going to be a crypto card, and that crypto card allows you and me now to move our cryptos, our bitcoins, our ethereums, our KBCs that we have, and some of us are mining them with proof of stake with the nodes, and then we can transfer, if we want to, into that card and use that card, that crypto debit card, anywhere in the world, and do payments with that. So I am super excited with that. This for us is going to be a game changer. You guys haven't heard me say that word in a long time again, but this is the right time. This is a game changer for us in the industry, guys. There's a lot of game changers that's coming on this announcement, on this video. The next game changer, guys, and some of you have been private messaging me, why don't we get involved in other stuff? I don't want other stuff, guys. I know exactly what the company is doing. We have been working with Harold Sites since the beginning, since we've got involved with Karatbars 5 years ago, going to 6 years now, 2014, yeah, going to 6 years now. And guys, it's amazing. It's not just amazing. I'm very grateful to have a business partner in Harold Sites that listens to the leaders in the industry, listens to the field, listens to his partners that are helping him to grow his company. And you know, if we take a company that is as successful as Karatbars, that's got a track record as Karatbars, and we implement the future that we see, that we understand how physical assets in gold and digital assets like in crypto, we can merge them together and we can take the benefit of what the crypto world gives us. Guys, we have been working with Mr. Harold Sites for many, many years, and what he is going to do with Karatbars and how he leads Karatbars into the next journey is just going to take you and myself to the next level. So you that have been contacting me and asking me to participate in other stuff, you understand when I tell you I know better. I know better, guys. We are sitting here with a company that does things by the books. They make sure that everything they do is passed to the accountants, to the attorneys, to the legislative points, so that we can make sure that we are standing strong with Karatbars and that we don't have to look for shiny objects out there. So those of you that have fallen into the trap of looking for shiny objects, guys, you know, you've got your house here. You have built so many years your amazing team in Karatbars, and so be grateful for the opportunity that you have with Karatbars. Listen to when we talk to you guys. You guys all know that I've got an NDA signed. NDA is a non-disclosure agreement with Karatbars, because we sit on executive leadership board with them, and we get to listen and share and assist with the ideas that Mr. Harold Sites has got. So when you see that we do not move anywhere, there's a reason we're not moving anywhere, guys. I am here with Karatbars since 2014. It's now 5-6 years, going to 6 years now. And I am going to be with Karatbars for the next 20, 30, 40 years. Wherever Harold Sites goes, Tony de Gouveia goes. And I will be following him, and that's what he does, guys. I trust him. I know that he's got a good intention. I know that he's got just the best intention for you, for Karatbars, for the affiliates, for the customers, and everybody, over the 900,000 people that are in Karatbars. I know he's got the right intention. So this robot that he's going to be introducing by the 15th of May, it should be going live in our back office. There's going to be packages. You guys can buy the packages. Those are all going to be connected to our KBC. Yes, you'll have your Bitcoins as well. But we will be trading automatically with a robot, and there are service providers behind this, guys, that's been in this industry for many years, that is helping Mr. Harold Sites. It's one of the top auto robots that we've got. Obviously, I'm scared to say auto robots because the things you don't have to do anything. You have to press a button, and we will shoot videos again to show you how to press a button and what to do and what action to take. But guys, we are sitting here with a game changer in the industry for us. and you have already got an organization, you have already got thousands and thousands of people in your organization. Imagine when you start doing in Karatbars the system, and you help your affiliates, your customers in your organization, activating their robot for the automating trading software, and then that system starts trading cryptos, and from the profits, obviously that goes to the customer, the affiliate, but there are fees, and those fees, there's a contribution that comes to the company, and the company shares it with us as a team. So we are so grateful for that. Thank you very, very much, Mr. Harold Sites, and that's why I want you to take this thing very, very seriously, guys. Do not look for shiny objects outside of Karatbars. Stay with Karatbars. You guys are in a good space, and do what the leaders are doing, guys. So CaratPay is going to go onto the blockchain by the 1st of June this year. This is so important, because CaratPay is our gold. That is where we've got our gold. That's how we move our gold from the one person to the next person, how we pay invoices on platforms, how we can pay our K merchants. So CaratPay is very, very important for us, because every digital unit there is 0.1 gram of bullion gold. This that I just showed you, this. So every unit on CaratPay is this 0.1 gram. So you're going to have a stable digital currency, a digital signature that is connected to exactly 0.1 gram of gold. Not anything less than 0.1 gram, not anything more than 0.1 gram, but exactly 0.1 gram. And this might fluctuate in price in fiat because of inflation, but this will always be just 0.1 gram. So this creates then a stable coin, stable digital signature, a stable asset, a stable payment solution in the industry. And that's going to be a game changer again in this industry. Very, very excited. I think a lot of you have been waiting for this, guys. Bonus Universe by the 1st of June is going to be available to move onto your CaratPay. And very, very soon, I think over the next week or two, have a look at in your Karatbit back office, that you can see that your bonus universe will also be able to move there. So in CaratPay, your bonus universe will be able to change it to gold. That changing of bonus universe increment into gold will be announced by the company. They will give you the ratio, and so we'll be looking out for the announcements in your back office on that. Be on the lookout for the announcements on the Karatbit side, where your bonus universe will be able to be converted back into KBC if you so wish to. So that is a great opportunity, and I'm going to be showing a live transaction today, how you then can move your KBC back into gold if you want to, and use that then to cash out, take the gold, cash gold, take this in your physical possession, or cash it out into paying by a product, or you can cash it out by going back into a crypto or USDT. So we are also, the reason why we're all doing this, guys, the reason why we are moving all our focus, all our activity in Karatbars, in the gold movement of our product, is to go digitally. It's to go into the CaratNet, because when we go into the CaratNet, which is our blockchain that Karatbars owns, there's only one crypto that works on that, which is a utility coin, and that utility coin is KBC. And the more transactions, the more activity that we get to do on our ecosystem, and I know that some of you have been sitting with me over lunches and breakfasts and dinners, and you guys always get excited when we start talking about the CaratNet. I've been sitting with a lot of our people that are just investor mindset people. I sit a lot with people that are network marketers, that understand direct sales. And I sit with people that are both mindset, that has got the investor mindset and is a network marketer. And the CaratNet, our own blockchain, guys, this for us is a game changer, because this makes sure that we are decentralized in the industry, but in a centralized community. That decentralized functionality is what we've all been waiting for and looking for. That's why we got in love with Bitcoin when we saw Bitcoin for the first time. But Bitcoin is a decentralized ecosystem in a decentralized group of people, in a community, decentralized community. So if something happens, if you lose your wallet keys or you lose your private keys, guess what? Those Bitcoins are locked out forever. You can never touch them. So a lot of people are scared about Bitcoin. But KBC is a decentralized crypto in a centralized community. Currently 900,000 affiliates are in Karatbars and growing by the day. And this is in a centralized community where we KYC, the company KYCs ourselves. For KYC means know your customer, so that we are part of the monitoring system, and we don't break any AML, anti-money laundering regulations in the industry. So that for me is very, very important, especially, guys, if I want to protect my wealth. If I want to protect my wealth, I want to make sure that my wealth is going to be there for the next generation, second, third, fourth generation from me for many years to come, when I might not even be here on earth anymore. Then I want to make sure that it's decentralized in a centralized community, so that if anything has to happen, or I pass away, or someone loses the wallet keys or the passwords, guess what? There's a support system, there's a company behind the stuff, that there's people that can help us to recover those digital signatures. And that is very, very important for us. Now, this is what's going to create the value of KBC to go through the roof. The more activity that we do with all the stuff, the debit cards, the robots, the blockchain, the movement of gold, the trading, the payments of invoices, the K-Merchant that's coming up live, the CEM, every time when we withdraw cash gold out of the CEMs, those are all then being registered on our blockchain. That all then creates little fees. Those fees then are contributed back to the profits of the company. The company takes a bit of those profits, moves it into gold reserves, and those gold reserves builds up the asset base of this ecosystem that we have. And the more we do this, the more value comes to KBC, the more demand comes from KBC, and the price only moves then from a 0.3, 0.4, 0.5 to a 1 cent, to a 2 cents, to a 5 cents, to a 10 cents, hopefully one day to a 50 cents, hopefully one day to $1, and hopefully when Bitcoin goes to 100,000, $1 million a Bitcoin, we can maybe see KBC at maybe $1 or $2 or $3 or $4 or $5 or $6, guys. And that's the potential that this KBC has got, So I'm also going to be showing you, after I'm finished with this presentation, I'm going to go live. I'm going to show you how the matching EPs, the exclusive points, are now being generated in our back office. I'm going to show you the matching of the cash gold, and I'm going to also show you live transaction on how we move our KBC back into Universe and how I buy a multi-pack. So guys, just for I see a lot of people have the wrong language when they talk about KBC. This is the best possible definition that you can put out there for KBC. KBC is the only crypto that is backed by integrated payment solution. That integrated payment solution is our main net. That is our main net that is in place, that runs this whole ecosystem, that runs the blockchain, and that is based on gold, guys. So make sure that when you are doing your videos, when you're doing your trainings, when you are talking to other people, that you give them the correct information about what KBC is, guys. So take a screenshot of this, remember this, and educate and teach your team what is KBC, guys. So I'm going to focus on multi-package because that's why I'm excited about when a multi-package came out. It's like nearly 2 months ago, I think. When they announced it for the first time, I couldn't sleep, guys. I couldn't sleep for days because in my head, just saw the RainMaker. I just saw these little drips of little points, little cash gold coming into our back offices as we keep growing our teams, as we help other people. So now you are going to see for the first time the evidence of this multi-packages. That's what you couldn't see. That's what we saw 2 months ago. Today you are going to see it for the first time live in our back offices. So very, very important. I'm putting this screenshot up here for you because as of today, this is the 7th of March. You've literally got until the 15th of March to buy your multi-pack. Now, who am I talking to? I'm talking to you that is already in Karatbars, that you are a blue dot, like we always say, a blue smurf. So you are in Karatbars, you're a blue dot, you haven't activated your dual system, meaning you're not a bronze, a silver, gold, or a VIP dual system status. Now, if you that is in the system, that you might have registered 2 years ago, 3 years ago, 5 years ago, you can buy a multi-pack before the 15th of March. If you do that, you are seen as a first-time buyer, and that first-time buyer, that multi-pack, then qualifies you for these qualifying months for the multi-pack status, guys. Okay, this is very, very important. If you buy this after the 15th, if you are buying let's say you're buying multi-pack number 1 until 4, if you bought it before the 15th, you are qualified for 6 months. If you buy it after the 15th, you are then only going to get it for 1 month, guys. And then you have to keep on buying it over and over again for you to have the same functionality as what we have, and I'll explain to you the multi-package. So now I'm talking to all the blue dots, all the people that's in Karatbars already, that has got a blue position, that's never paid a package. Go and buy one of these multi-packages, at least from multi-package number 2 and higher. Package number 7 is always the best one to buy. I'll show you why. And if you can afford it, go for package number 7, day 1, immediately. Then you're already qualified for 12 months. You don't have to worry about anything. All the income streams, all the matching bonuses that you can get to will get to you. Now I'm speaking to a new person that's watching Karatbars, coming into Karatbars for the first time. If you buy it today or buy it a month from now, 2 months from now, doesn't matter. You will be seen as a first-time buyer, and then for the first 6 months you are qualified on these packages, and then after that, after this period is finished, then this multi-package validation is then in place. So this is very, very important for you guys to take notes, and that's why I'm shooting this video today and I'm uploading into YouTube today, so that you can do this until at least until the 15th of the March, activating your multi-pack, guys. Okay, let's log in. You guys might hear some background music because I'm in Africa, and I'm in my hotel. My hotel is next to a stadium, and they're having a concert in the stadium, so I don't even have to play any music because there's music on the background from the stadium, and it's a great African artist that is here. I've been enjoying this music the whole day already. They started early, and so I've been hearing some great African music this whole day today. So if you guys hear it, enjoy it. Okay, let's quickly log in with my second factor. There we go. Okay, always very, very important, whenever you log into your back office, guys, always go to the latest news. I do that regularly, especially every Monday. If you only learn one habit, if you're not very active, at least log in on a Monday, the beginning of the week, log into Karatbars, click on the general, come to latest news, and then go and read what is in the latest news. So as of 6th of March, yesterday they announced that the update of Cash Gold and Gold Mine and ePoints is going to be loaded. So you guys are going to see the results of that. And, so just go. And if you haven't read all of these announcements, please go and read all of these announcements, guys. Very, very important for you to keep yourself informed of what's going on in the company, and don't miss out on any of the opportunities that the company brings us. So I activated my multi-pack nearly like 2 months ago, I think. Already I bought back right in the beginning when they came out. When they came out, it was 7,500 euros that we had to pay, and we received 14,400 exclusive points for this. So I'm going to show you the transaction. So where do you see this now? You go to My Gold, click on Transaction Overview, and then you go to Exclusive Points Transaction Overview. So I'm going to quickly show you now. So I started now with 14,400 because that is what I bought with my exclusive points, and then they've ever since then they've changed the pricing of package number 7. It's now not 7,500 euros anymore, it's now less than 5,000 euros, and you also get equivalent of points, which is I think 7,400 now with that pack. But now look at all of these matching, guys, and this is very, very important. I'm going to show you now the statement by clicking on the PDF export, and I'm going to show you now the exclusive points. So look at this, guys. Just going to refresh the page. Let's refresh the page. 35 pages. Okay, so 35 pages of transactions that I received, and that was all paid out. So whatever happens now during the month period, month is the beginning of the first of the month until the end of the month, and then on the 7th of the next month, they will then upload and pay out you all the matching exclusive points because you activated your multi-pack. Now look at this, guys. I started with 14,400, and then this person, which is my front line, my first direct, he bought his gold package, multi-package, and then I got the matching. So he paid the 7,500, I then received the 900 matching exclusive points. And look at this, guys, 35 pages of transactions that has happened now this past few months, past month now, because that's when the volume started coming in. And I'm currently sitting with 136,110 exclusive points. Now let's go back to the PowerPoint presentation, and I'm going to show you this. So this is what I call the RainMaker, guys. The gold RainMaker. This is our gold producing machine. This multi-pack, the sooner you activate it for you, and the sooner you start building your team, and the sooner you start helping your team to buy these multi-packs. And I'll show you where the value is. There's a slide here that I will explain it to you. But the quicker you help the company to grow its ecosystem, to grow its customer base, for them to buy the products of the company, gold, the K1 phones, the WIM laptops, the CEM machines, the cash gold, the classic gold, and any other product and services the company will release in the future. The new trading platform that's coming for us. Every time there's a transaction, every time there's a multi-packs bought in your organization, you get matching of those. Now have a look at this. I took a screenshot last night before it changed over to the new back office today. So in gold, Okay, let's quickly go and show the gold invoice as well. Sorry about that. Let's go to gold. So this was the exclusive points. Let's show you the gold one. The gold is 25 pages of gold. Let's just refresh it, make sure that we are on the same page. Okay, so here is the gold summary. Where do I get the gold summary? I get the gold summary by going to transaction overview, go to gold transactions, and on the gold transaction, okay, there we go. So before last night, I was on 383 grams of gold. That is my automatic orders that I have. That's what I've been buying every week this past few years. And obviously that is what I've accumulated. Now, since yesterday until this morning, I'm now sitting on 510 grams of gold. So now let's have a look at the summary of that. Let's look at the RainMaker gold, our gold producing machine. So yesterday I was sitting on 389 grams of gold, and then from last night until now I'm sitting now on 510.85 grams of gold. So that means this multi-pack, guys, this is the only thing that has happened from last night until now. All the sales of all the multi-packs that are sold in our organization as 7 levels deep, guys, 7 levels deep has now been paid out to us. And I've now accumulated 8,788 euros worth of gold. That's what it's increased from there to there. Okay, I got that for free. I got it for free. So in South African rands, you can work it out in dollars or in euros. But that's in euros anyway. But in rands, I got that for free, guys. I got that for free because I help the company. I educate my team. I build a team, and I tell and I show them what I do, and my team does what I do. I got 155,000 rand of free gold. I didn't pay a cent for that, guys. Didn't pay a cent. That is the power of our cash gold producing machine. Guys, this is powerful. This is the gold RainMaker. The quicker you activate your multi-package, and once again, the reason I am getting 7 levels deep is because I bought package number 7, the highest package that I can get, so that I don't lose out on any of the commissions out in the structure. Now, the exclusive points that is being given to me 7 levels deep. I'll go back to the invoices again, guys. You'll see that 7 levels deep. Last night I was sitting on 14,400. That was the pack that I bought, 7,500 euros worth of package number 7, which is now currently much cheaper. You're getting it 4,500 euros, I think. But that gave me 14,500 exclusive points. Now, those exclusive points from last night till now has gone to 136,110. Guess what? I didn't pay a cent for those exclusive points. 121,000 points that I received matching because of the exclusive package that I bought. And that, if we take the value of 5,000 exclusive points to buy 1K1 phone, which is, the equivalent of that value at 25 cents, I'm taking that specific promotion. I'm sitting there with 30,000 euros that I got, guess what, guys, for free, because I built a team. That's over 500,000 rand that I received since we started building this business. And guys, a lot of you have not even done this. A lot of you that are watching this video have not even activated your exclusive points. You haven't activated your package yet. You cannot even participate in this rain-making production that is in place, guys. I want you to understand that this is the power that we have with our ecosystem. Now, let me go back to the back office, and I'm going to do a live trade on how I move my KBCs back into Univals and how we can use the multi-packs now. Okay, so let me show you. Let's quickly go to my Karatbars website. Let's make sure I'm still logged in. And what I want to do now, guys, is I want to take some of my KBCs. I haven't got Univols yet, but I want to take some of my KBCs. I'm going to do a transaction in front of you so that some of you are sitting with thousands and thousands and hundreds and thousands. Some of you are sitting with millions of KBCs in your back office here, and you don't know what to do. So let's do a transaction. Let's go and buy. I want to go and buy. I'm going to show you how we buy a business pack, but I'm going to buy a multi-pack. The only business pack that I buy right now is a multi-package. Now, guys, I want to go and buy a multi-pack number 2, which is 150 euros. So click on checkout. I want to know how many Univols, because I want to pay with Univols. So for that, I need to pay with Karatpay. So I want to do the transaction. So I want to know how many Univols is going to pay for 150 euros. So how much gold do I need? So click on Karatpay. Now it shows me that 150 euros that I need to have, I need to have 26.82. So 26.82. That's the Univols that I need. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to, let's go back to dashboard, and I'm going to go back to Karatbars, and I am going to go now to the market. Now just make a note of this, guys. I'm sitting here with, let's make a note here. I'm sitting here with 93.96, so $9,396 worth of assets in my Karatbars profile, and I'm going to sell my KBC, or I'm going to exchange my KBC back into, so I'm going to exchange my cryptos back into gold. Guess how many other exchanges in the world can do this for you? None. There is no other exchange in the world, of all the exchanges there are, that can exchange crypto back into gold. Karatbars is the only exchange in the world that does this. You can exchange KBC back into Bitcoins or back into USDT, into dollars, exchange it back into your bank account, and you've got the money. Or you can go back into gold. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to go to the market. I am going to use Univols to BTC. Univols to KBC. I'm going to click on that. And I am going to sell. I need 20, what did I write here? 26.82. So I need 26.82. I want to go to the market because I want that transaction to go to immediately. So I am going to sell. So that's my balance, 827,396. But I am going to sell now 31,423 KBCs. That includes the transaction fee for me to receive 26.82 Univols. So buy the Univol. Order placed. It's going to say successful. I'm going to redo the dashboard. And now you will see that I have got my Univols now in place. So I've got the same value minus a little transaction fee that took to the exchange. Now, all exchanges in the world takes a transaction fee because that's how they make money. The difference with Karatbars and us is that we get the benefit. We share in this split of the fees that goes to the company. So the company takes a portion, and we as the team takes a portion of that. Some of that we get to see in our notes. It gets paid out to us on a monthly basis. That's where I'm getting my KBCs. I don't buy KBCs, guys. All these KBCs, it's mined out to me with proof of stake. That's why I own notes. I want to have as many notes as possible, and if there's any time a note that comes available, trust me, I will buy those notes. Okay, so I am sitting now with this Univol. I now want to withdraw this Univol, and I want to withdraw everything. And I'm going to withdraw everything now to my withdraw, and I'm going to withdraw everything now to my Karatpay. So make sure that your email address here is the same email address that you have in Karatpay. Otherwise, it will not go to your correct Karatpay wallet. So mine is set up correctly. I now have to do a second factor here. Just waiting it for it. Okay, 278022 and confirm. So okay, it's going to send me an invoice. No, sorry, it's going to send me an email. That email I have to that email I receive, I have then to click a button to release this transaction. So that's the security features that Karatbars and Karatbit has got in place to make sure that we do not lose any of our coins. Okay, so now let me just pause this for a while, and I'll quickly go to my email, release the transaction, and then come back to the transaction. Okay guys, I've released the transaction. The coins now, or the gold now has moved from Karatbit to my Karatpay back office. In my Karatpay back office, I've now received the 26.767, which is the Univols that I exchanged from my coins, my crypto coins that I'm sold, change it back into gold. Now I'm sitting with the gold, and now I'm going to use this gold to do which transaction? Exactly. Okay, so now let's go and buy. I don't have to buy this because I'm already got the VIP, but just to show you guys the transaction and just for you to see that this package now is going to give me another 485. So I'm going to increase my holdings, which is currently, sorry, before we do this, let me just show you how much we've got. That's the gold. I don't want to see the gold. I want to see my exclusive points. So currently, let's write this down. We're sitting with 136110 exclusive points. So I am just going to buy more exclusive points by using my cryptos that I had in Karatbit, exchange it back into gold. I'm using now my cash gold to buy a package here, package number 2. That's the only package minimum that you should buy. Never ever buy a package number 1 because it hasn't got a dual system status. Only package number 2 has got a dual system status. So in our team, we only work from package number 2 up until package number 7. So agree and accept and next. Oh, and by the way, this is very, very important. Make a note of this, all the leaders. You can, when you activate a new person and a new person starts with Karatbars, they can buy a multi-pack without being KYC'd first. So they first can come in, before they KYC, first buy a multi-pack, and once they've bought a multi-pack, then they will be forced to go KYC. So this happens because the product, which is now multi-pack, has already got a dual system or a dual status. So because of that, you're allowed to first buy the pack before you KYC the client. So that actually works out very, very nicely for the people that does sales funnels, and they want to don't waste time. They don't want to have an obstacle in building the teams. So you can register an affiliate or a customer immediately log in, immediately buy the multi-pack, and once they've multi-pack, then they're going to be flagged for them to be KYC'd. But then they're already in the system, they already dual system status, and they will accumulate all of the points that comes through the tree as they build. So you know, that's the best thing for you to do to your client. So very important note, I hope you as leader took note of that. Okay, so now I'm going to pay with Karatpay, pay now, and I'm going to use now my gold to buy my package. So any package that we buy in Karatbars, guys, we never ever use our debit cards, we never use a credit card. We always first log in. Make sure it goes through, guys. Okay, so there, I've paid for my transaction. It went through. If I go and refresh my Karatpay, let's just refresh Karatpay, you'll see my 91 Universe has now dropped to 64 because that now has been deducted for me to pay for my transaction. So done. I've paid for my product in Karatbars with my gold, which is in Karatpay. So anytime, guys, anytime when you buy a product in our team, guys, this is a training just for our team. Anytime when you buy any of the products in Karatbars, you always pay with cash gold. So the first thing that you have to do is log in, create a profile, create Karatpay profile, buy cash gold, and then from cash gold, accumulate the cash gold, and then if you've got enough, pay the product, whatever product you want to buy. Multi-packs, K1 phone, CEMs, any product, we always pay with cash gold. Why do we pay with cash gold? There's a long-term incentive that Karatbars runs in the background. You don't even have to worry about it. It's already automated for you, activated for you. As long as you do this, you will then qualify for the Rolex watches, the pens, the cars, the villas. That's what Karatbars incentivizes the leaders that are building this company. So that is why we do it. It's just a matter of time, and you will qualify for one of those incentives. So just keep on doing that, what we teach you. So I'm going to go to transaction overview. I'm going to go now to, sorry, I'm going to go back to ePoints, and my 136,110 has now increased to 136,595. So that was an additional exclusive points that I bought now with a package. Just to show you that it's possible, you can use your KBC. And one of the announcements that, where are we? One of the announcements that Mr. Harold Sites has done already on a video, he says that you can will be able to use from the 1st of I think June, you'll be able to use your bonus Universe to go back into Universe, into gold, back into Karatpay, and use that to buy products or save it into cash gold there. You will announce the exchange rate for that, or you can use your bonus Universe here to go back into KBC, and from KBC back into Bitcoin or Ether, Tether, or any other thing. So you will have the options. You'll have the two options, and so be on the lookout for when you are able to use your bonus Universe, guys. I do not sell my bonus Universe. I do not exchange my bonus Universe. All my bonus Universe has gone into the vault, and my vault. And I'm going to encourage you guys, if you ever have the opportunity, ever have the opportunity to get bonus Universe again, grab those bonus Universe. Here you see that I've got 100,000 bonus Universe. There was another video that I've already done where I showed you how I did this transaction. This is 10 kilograms of gold. I am on that status. It means that on 10 kilograms of gold, I get paid out 10% per year. So I'm going to get paid out 1 kilogram of cash gold every year because of my bonus Universe that I locked up into the vault. Guys, do you understand why I never went for the QR codes? Where I never ever was interested in going for the QR codes. The reason I'm doing this is because I can get much more returns. I can get much more benefit out of my bonus Universe and I'll get my 10% payout every year, because that 10% payout every year that I get, which is 1 kilogram of gold, after 10 years, I've received 10 times 1 kilogram, so I've received 10 kilograms of gold. But guess what, guys? I still have my original 100,000 bonus univolts. I still have my original 10 kilograms of gold. And as long as I keep it in a vault, I'm being paid out every year the cash gold. Where you that have decided to use your KBC to move into bonus univolt, and then use the bonus univolt to cash out into a QR code, you got the gold, but guess what? You've got no more bonus univolts, you've got no more cryptos, and you took your cash gold and you went and liquidated your cash gold. So now you're sitting with the rands or the euros or the dollars, and you've spent it anyway on a cappuccino. So now you've got nothing left, no product, no gold, no asset, nothing. So there's always two kinds of mindset in this industry. A wealth mindset, a wealthy mindset, and a poor mindset. Or a poor mindset. So there's always options, guys. Company always gives you at least two options. And what you need to be on the lookout for, take this as a lesson from today. What you need to be on the lookout for is which one is the poor mindset strategy and which one is the wealthy mindset strategy. Which one is the long-term strategy, the wealthy mindset, and which one is the poor mindset, or the quick get-rich scheme, or just cash in now and get out. Guys, we are in for the long run with Karatbars. The ones that are in with the long run with Karatbars are the ones that's going to make the most money in this industry. So learn from us, take that what we are showing and teaching you, and even if you have to watch this, guys, even if you have to watch this video 3-4 times until you get it, follow what the leaders are doing. If you follow what the leaders are doing, you're going to be in the same or better position than what the leaders are. Okay, so now let's go back to Karatbars, and I think I don't want to show you anything here anymore. I'm going to go back to the PowerPoint presentation, and what I've done now is I have done a live transaction where I showed you how I can take my KBC, move it back into gold, transfer it back to Karatpay. In Karatpay, I now bought a multi-pack number 2, and that multi-pack number 2 qualifies or gives me now exclusive points. Now, I'm going to show you how to qualify for Las Vegas incentive. And this is just an example, guys. I'm going to use the same example that I bought now. I bought a multi-pack number 2. So the multi-pack, every time anybody in your team buys a multi-pack number 2, you get in this IP is incentive points. So this is only when an incentive is running. So this incentive is running till the end of this month, end of March. These are all the products that if anybody in your team buys any of these products, you get these incentive points. So now the exercise that I'm going to do with you is on the principle of this multi-pack number 2. So the most important thing that you need to remember now is, yes, I'm showing with the entry level. We never ever in our team, if you are in my team, never ever buy a multi-pack number 1, because a multi-pack number 1 doesn't give you a dual system status, doesn't give you a bronze status. The bronze status only comes with package number 2 and higher. Number 1. Number 2, the reason I'm doing it with this is that I'm going to show you the worst case scenario if you do this transaction. You can have better results if you do other transactions, other packages, but I'm going to show you the worst case scenario, because this pack does not include matching cash gold. It only includes matching exclusive points. So this is the worst case scenario of this. Okay, so now let's look at this. So when I'm going to show you a strategy, how you, when you work with a new person and you help that new person to activate his account, how a household like him and his wife can now benefit from this whole multi-packs and accumulate this points and for them to be in a better position to do transactions. So now let's have a look at this transaction. So I'm going to use an example of the husband comes in, and the husband puts in and sponsors and opens a second account for his wife or the spouse. So you are going to buy now 67 times the €150 pack in position number 2. So this is a client, he's got €10,500 to spend. So I sat with a client, explained to him about Karatbars, the goal, the system, the ecosystem and everything, and he told myself, okay Tony, I'm ready, I want to get going, I've got €10,500 that I want to spend. I said, fantastic, now let me show you how to do this. So you buy yourself a position for you, come in, help your spouse to get in. For you to buy multi-pack number 2 here, you have to have at least what pack on your position? At least the same or higher. In this case, let's go for the same, which is multi-pack number 2 that you activated. So you activated multi-pack number 2 once in your account here. You spend €150 once there, and now you come and spend the rest, well, not the rest, but €10,500, which is 67 times 150 on position number 2. So what are you going to get? So because this spouse of yours, and when you do this, preferably buy this, sorry guys, when you buy this preferably in the weak leg. So if this is the common leg, if this is the leg that comes from the top, the building leg, then I am putting my wife on the inside leg, or my spouse. So this is the money leg or the inside leg, okay? So for that position, this now gets me in this position for my wife 67 times 485 e-points. This is what the package comes with. So every packet number 2 comes with exclusive points 485. So 405 times 67 times is 32,495 exclusive points. You, as the sponsor or the person that introduced B, you get the matching of the 40. So it's 40 times 67, you get 2,680 exclusive points. But because of this incentive, you now also get the incentive qualification. Why did you receive this incentive qualification of package number 7? Because you got, for every package number 2 that you sold, you got 15 incentive points. So 67 times 15, that's 1,005. That 1,005 is more than 1,000 IP points for the incentive. That gives you now for free a VIP status on your top account, on your A account. So now you are VIP, done. You're VIP done. You are getting the benefits of everything that if you would have bought the package number 7, you didn't have to buy, because you just built it the right way, guys. Do you understand? So you build the system, you took the incentive that is currently running until the end of this month, end of March, and after this month the incentive is done, guys. The multi-packs will always be there, but use the incentives to maximize your rewards that you're going to get out of the system. Now this is the same, guys, this is the same as what we were doing before with the other packages that we had last year for the next past 2 years, when we were running the other promotions where you thought you made a lot of money. And guys, we made a lot of money, you made a lot of money, but this packages is the RainMaker. This is the petrol on the fire. This is where if you thought you had made money the past 2 years, this year you'll make 2 times, 3 times, 4 times more just by the matching of you and your team. That's what you have achieved. So if you add it all up, that gives you 42,575 exclusive points. So let's have a look at the maths here. You spent €10,000. Oh, I made a mistake there. Not 10, it's €10,500. Let's quickly change that, guys. 10,500. So, okay, so sorry, let's go there. Okay, so you spent 10,500 euros. What did you get? You got VIP status right here on top to the value of 3,596. Okay, because if you had to go and buy that, if you had to go and buy the status on your back office, which is the old business packages, do not go and buy them, guys. There's more value in the multi-packs than in the normal traditional business package. But if you had to go and buy them, you would have paid 3,596 euros. You're getting it for free here. You got the 42,575, which is 10,000 euros. So in total, you did this transaction and you got value out of this whole transaction to the value of 14,239 euros. Guys, the reason I chose this package is because this package doesn't have what? It doesn't have the cash cold. This package number 2, only has up until exclusive points. From package number 3 onwards, you now start getting matching exclusive points and matching cash cold. Your transaction is going to be much different than this one. So, guys, this multi-pack for us is the RainMaker. Welcome to the RainMaker exercise in this industry. The more we build this, the more we help Karatbars build their customer base so that their customer base can buy more products, the phones, the K1 phones, the WIM laptops, the CM machines, the Cash Gold, the Classic Gold, any other product and services that Karatbars is bringing to you. This is what's going to happen in your back office. Your back office is going to have a RainMaker effect of all those little transactions that happens over and over again in your back office. Cash Gold, guys, look at this. Cash Gold. Little increments of Cash Gold that comes to your back office. 1 gram, 1 gram. Look at this. 0.5. Look at this, 0.3. Let's look at the smallest one. The smallest one we can get is 0.1 gram. Now, guys, even that little raindrop of 0.1 gram fills the bucket. Today, we are sitting over a half a kilogram of gold. There will come a few months from now where this account will sit over a kilogram of gold. And then after a year or two, this account will sit with 10 kilograms of gold. And I will keep building this business, guys. I am committed to Karatbars. I'm committed to my wealth destiny that I have chosen to take control of. I do not let my money be in this, guys. This is eaten up by inflation. The only thing that's not eaten up by inflation is gold. You need to acquire as much gold as what you can get your hands on. Look at this, guys. We are getting this package level number, let's see how, level 4, level 5, let's find the level 6. There's a level 6 there. See the level 6? Let's try to find a level 7. 7 levels deep, guys. Look at that. 7 levels deep. Because I bought the highest package possible, I do not lose any commissions. I do not lose any of the money that's on the table because I did the right steps. I took the right steps in building this business. And I'm going to encourage you to do the same. If you do this, you're going to get pages and pages. Not in the beginning, because in the beginning your team might be small. But as you keep on building your team and your team becomes from 1 to 10, 10 to 100, 100 to becomes 1,000 people, 1,000 becomes 10,000 people, and 10,000 people then becomes 100,000 people, then your account is going to look like this. As these team members of yours, your sales force, your clients, your customers, as they buy into Karatbars ecosystem, you start getting this raindrops. 0.1 gram, guys, 1 gram of gold, and it all equals up, guys. That is how we have made the money up until this. So keep on doing this. Make sure that you understand that the reason why we are being rewarded is because we help the company to grow its customer base from 900 to 1 million people. The million people will become 2 million, 3 million, 10 million. As we build our customer base, our company will become a €1 billion company, and we get to share in the revenue profits of that company. KBC is our utility coin, the only crypto that is backed by integrated payment solution, your Karat Pay, your Karat Net system with the K merchants, and that is all based on gold, guys. Now, the RainMaker of all of this is our multi-packs. Coming to an end of this training and of this video, guys. I always tell all my leaders, if you are Gold Direct and Gold Direct Elite, you need to be on a multi-pack number 7. If you're not on a multi-pack number 7, you are losing out on commissions on those 9 levels of income streams that is coming in. You're losing out on them. If you're on multi-pack number 7, you catch all 9 of those income streams that are in Karatbars. Make sure, do not go and sleep tonight, guys. Do not go to sleep tonight before you have not activated your multi-pack. Your multi-pack, if you are watching this before the 15th of March, and you are an old member of Karatbars and you're still a blue dot, you still got time to activate this, and you will be seen as a first-time purchaser, and your qualifications will be for 6 months, and you don't have to worry about. This whole system, guys, is created. And that's what Karatbars has done for us. Karatbars, Mr. Sites, wants you to have as much gold as what you can have your hands on. And the multi-pack, guys, if you get to understand the multi-pack as much as I understand the multi-pack, and you might not understand this the first time you see it, but after you watch this video, the second, the third, the fourth time if you watch this video, you will get to understand that this is the ultimate package. This is the ultimate package that has ever been created, the best package, the ultimate package has ever been created in Karatbars history, that supersedes anything else that Karatbars have done. A lot of people in our team still thinks the best years was the 2 last years that they had. Guys, your 2 last years, which you think was your best years, is going to be the smallest of your new years that's coming. Because that's what's coming in this next year, 2 years, 3 years, is going to be the RainMaker effect. Because you took the right strategy. You did what your leaders are doing. If you're doing what your leaders are doing, there's little raindrops, little 0.1 gram, little points of exclusive points that's coming into your back office. That is money, guys, that can be exchanged into cash gold, can be exchanged into products, can be exchanged into fiat if you want to. You know, those are all coming. So I'm ending off by saying that what we started 6 years ago, our vision as a wealth mindset person, as a person that is entrepreneurial, business owner, and I'm an investor quadrant mindset from Robert Kiyosaki, 4 quadrants, the ultimate quadrant, guys. We are looking to participate with a company that stood the times of all the tests, guys, that makes sure that it does everything legal, doesn't cross any, doesn't make any illegal things. We work by the books, they do everything right, they work with governments, they work with regulators, and they've been running successfully, guys, successfully since 2011. I was looking for a platform, a company where I can start building my gold assets, where I can start building my crypto assets, where I can start doing crypto auto trading, where I can start getting passive income, where I can start getting digital assets. And all of these, as the company is moving on, they are making sure that they are detaching the one asset from the next asset from the different platforms so that we can protect and make sure that we don't keep all our eggs in one basket. That's why the company's got different entities different trading platforms, different banks, different structures that Karatbars has put up. And we, as the wealth mindset people, the investors in this, the Robert Kiyosaki investor mindset people, we move our assets around. We compound, we leverage from these assets that we've got in Karatbars, and we move them around, we compound, we keep on buying more gold every week, we keep on reinvesting my cryptos that I got out of my proof of stake node mining. I keep on moving that back into other cryptos or other assets or other gold assets or other digital assets, wherever I want, because the end goal for me, guys, is for me to have as much gold as I can get my hands on. Guys, 6 years ago I started with 1 gram of cash gold. 1 gram. Today you got to see what I have been able to build up over these years from a 1 gram of gold after 6 years. And I also started with one person, and that one person, I then helped a second person. The second person became 4, became 100, became 1,000, and nearly we are literally 3,000 people away to hitting 100,000 people in our organization. So I'm very, very grateful. This is all helping us to move our money into the only 2 assets that I believe in, which is gold and property. And that's what we love, that's what we do, guys. And I'm going to encourage you guys to follow the same route as what we have doing and get advice for us. I'm going to end off by saying that I'm super, super grateful for Mr. Harold Seitz. I'm super, super grateful for Karatbars. I'm super grateful for Marcus, the head office people, Thomas Valet, Jeanette, everybody that sits at head office. I'm super grateful for all the team leaders that we have in our businesses, everybody that has helped us to move this organization from a small group of people to nearly 100,000 people in our organization. The Gold Directors, the Gold Directors Elites, super grateful for what you guys are doing and how you are educating your team and how dedicated you are and disciplined you are and committed you are in protecting your wealth and growing your wealth here in Karatbars and that. Guys, never ever forget that we are only interested in one income type of streams, and that's a passive income stream. The reason why we are building this business, the reason why we take this business very, very seriously, and why we do not look at other stuff anymore. We do not look at other shiny objects out there, guys. Guys, I've been in this industry much longer than what you have been. I've been here longer than you. I have seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. And over all these years, we've seen some amazing stuff. We've seen some stuff that didn't work. But we are amazingly grateful, over grateful, super grateful for Karatbars. It stood the test of time. We are on a winning streak. Karatbars is going to go to the moon. We are going to help this company become a €1 billion company, and we're going to help Mr. Harold Seitz build an asset base of 10 billion, 20 billion, 100 billion euros. And that's not going to happen overnight, guys. It's only going to happen if you and I take our hands together and we commit, focus on the only thing that's real in this world, guys. There's only one thing that's real in this world. The only asset, it's gold. That's the only thing that's real. And everything else out there is speculation, guys. Luckily, we understand crypto, and we are grateful that we saw Bitcoins in the first beginning of 2015, but how we've moved over and how we've taken hands with Karatbars, and we've taken what Bitcoin couldn't put in place, we've put in place with KBC, guys. So thank you. Thanks for spending your time here with me on this video. Be sure to send this video to your team. Make sure they get to listen to this. Make sure they get to write the notes and attend the trainings, guys. Do not miss the trainings. There's an amazing training coming up at the end of this month. And make sure that you attend those trainings, company trainings, team trainings. presentations, the different team leaders that are doing their trainings. Do not say that you do not know. Guys, this is your business, this is your money. You need to start take control. If you don't take control, nobody else is going to help you out of your debt. You need to help yourself out of debt. Guys, from my side, until the next video, God bless you. I'll see you at the next event, at the next training, or the next video. Ciao for now. Bye-bye.